Hi everyone. Now we are going to discuss about microorganisms. Especially, generally we thought that microorganisms are harmful to us. It's cause of so many diseases. We are affected with so many diseases cause of microorganisms. But some are useful microorganisms also is there. Okay, not only harmful microorganisms. Some are useful to us. Some are useful, economically useful. Some are what gives us medicines. Some are useful as it gives us food also. Preparation of food also it is useful. So that now we are going to discuss about what useful microorganisms. Okay, that is nothing but we can call especially for friendly microorganisms. Okay, friendly microorganisms. First of all, we have to discuss about what preparation of curd. Generally dahi, how to prepare curd, that is important, very easy one. Generally we are observing in our homes what our mother what she is doing, what she boil the milk and after cooling little bit and warm milk, she took some warm milk and adding some buttermilk. Okay, just very easy. Okay, preparation of curd. Preparation of curd. Okay, in the preparation of curd, what we are doing generally, we took one bowl. Okay, we are adding some milk. We are boiling that milk. We are boiling that milk. After boiling, we are cooling that milk. After warm milk, we are adding some buttermilk. When add some buttermilk, you have to keep the vessel like that only. You have to keep the bowl like that only. Don't disturb. Okay, you have to keep like that only. After maybe few hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours, it will be form a curd. Whatever milk is there, that is a warm milk. It turns into what? Curd. That means first of all we have to take one bowl, boil the milk. After that one cooling the milk. After warm milk, you took some warm milk and add some buttermilk in that. After few minutes, it is converts into curd. After few hours, it is converts into curd. That means what happens in that? What we are added? We are added just buttermilk. In that buttermilk, one bacteria is there. What is that bacteria? The bacteria name is Lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. This bacteria, whatever milk proteins is there in that milk, in that warm milk, it gathered in one place and form a curd. That means in the preparation of curd, which bacteria is useful? That bacteria name is Lactobacillus. The Lactobacillus bacteria useful in the preparation of curd. In just we are adding some buttermilk. In that buttermilk, whatever bacteria is there, this bacteria, Lactobacillus bacteria, it gathered milk proteins. What is the meaning of milk protein is? Casein. Casein is a milk protein. It gathered in one place, it form a curd. So that in preparation of curd, Lactobacillus is useful. So that it is a useful bacteria. Lactobacillus is a microorganisms. Okay, so that preparation of curd, bacteria is useful. Bacteria is a microorganism. Okay, after that one, preparation of what? Acetic acid. Generally, acetic acid name we can call vinegar. Vinegar, generally, vinegar bottles are outside. It's available in shops. This vinegar generally we are using in some food items. They are adding this vinegar also. In food, some food item vinegar bottles are available. In that bottle is the bottles and whatever vinegar is. Vinegar is nothing but acetic acid. Acetic acid. Actually, this preparation of acetic acid, Acetobacter acetyl. What is that one? Acetobacter acetyl. This is what bacteria name. This bacteria is useful in the preparation of acetic acid or vinegar. Generally, vinegar we are using as a ingredient in your food. One of the ingredient. So that in the preparation of acetic acid also, chemical also, bacteria is useful. That chemical name is acetic acid. Okay. Not only preparation of curd and acetic acid, preparation of acetic acid also, production of acetic acid also, bacteria is useful. That bacteria name is Acetobacter acetyl. Okay, try to remember the name. Okay. Next one, production of alcoholic beverages. What is alcoholic beverages? Alcoholic beverages are beer, wine, or other wine, grape juice, whatever is there. Especially preparation of alcohol. Preparation of alcohol, especially for these microorganisms are useful. Okay, whatever micro, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Okay, this type of what fungus is useful in the preparation of what? Alcoholic beverages. Yeast is also useful in the preparation of alcoholic beverages. Whatever beer, wine, whiskey, okay, whatever is there. Okay, in the preparation of alcoholic beverages, they are adding some barley. They are using what seeds? Barley or wheat. Okay, they are adding some microorganisms also in that. So that in the preparation of alcoholic beverages also, what microorganisms also useful, like yeast is useful. And next one, antibiotics. What? Preparation of medicines. This is very important. Preparation of medicines. Okay, for example, preparation of antibiotics. Preparation of medicine. For example, what are the examples of antibiotics? The antibiotics are penicillin, streptomycin, erythromycin, azithromycin. Okay, these are the tetracycline, streptomycin. Okay, already wrote. Okay, these are the examples of what? Antibiotics. In the preparation of antibiotics, what is the meaning of antibiotic? Generally, if we suffered with any disease, we are taking some antibiotics. Antibiotics generally useful to kill bacteria in our body. Okay, antibiotics are useful to kill microorganisms in our body. Example is penicillin, streptomycin, azithromycin. These are the examples of antibiotics. These antibiotics are prepared by what? By using microorganisms. Some microorganisms are useful for preparation of antibiotics. Some microorganisms are useful to preparation of antibiotic. For example, penicillin, very, very important. First time in 1928, the scientist name is Alexander Fleming. He discovered what? Antibiotics. By using of what? Fungus. That fungus name is what? He prepared. That fungus kills bacteria. The fungus name is Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum. This is what? Fungus. Fungus is what? Microorganism. This microorganism useful to kill bacteria. So that by using Penicillium notatum, they prepared what? Penicillin. Penicillin. What is penicillin? Antibiotic. This antibiotic is prepared by what? Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum is what? Fungus. Fungus is what? Microorganism. So that microorganism is also useful in the preparation of what? Antibiotics or medicines. Okay. Antibiotic preparation of medicines also, some microorganisms also useful, like Penicillium notatum. Penicillium notatum is the fungus name. So that fungus is useful to kill what? Bacteria. So that in preparation of antibiotics or preparation of medicines also, what? Some type of what? Microorganisms are useful. Okay. Next one. For example, daily we are eating some bakery items. Okay. Bakery items. We are using some bakery items. Bakery items generally which are used for baking bread, cake, burgers, whatever is there in bakery item. Most of the bakery items they are using what? Yeast. Yeast is what? Fungus. Okay. In bakery item, what they are doing? They are adding some baking soda, nothing but yeast powder. Automatically, what will be happen? That yeast powder. Okay. For example, bread is very puffy. Okay. Generally, bread is very puffy. Puffy means very soft. Why? Because it is very soft. Generally, bread is very soft, puffy. Generally, we are using the word puffy. Why? Because it is a puffy. Why? Because it is soft, very soft. Why? Because in that dough, microorganisms are growing. What microorganism? Yeast is growing. That microorganisms are releasing what? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. This carbon dioxide trapping. Trapping means what? It is having in. Okay. Trapping between the molecules. So that what will be happen actually? It is increasing the size. Why? Because the carbon dioxide is trapping between the molecule, between the particles. Here, carbon dioxide. So that it is very soft. Very, very important. Why bread is very soft? Why bread is very puffy? Between the molecules, between the particles in bread, middle of the bread, we are observed some gap is there. Air is trapping in that gap. What? That air is what? Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide released by yeast cells. So that preparation of bread, preparation of cake is also very soft. Okay, preparation of bakery items, so many bakery items that are using what? Especially for microorganism, yeast. Not only that one, preparation of what? Idli, dosa, or dhokla, something. Okay, dhokla. Okay, preparation of these food items also what? Especially microorganisms are useful. For example, if you want to prepare what? Dosha or anything, one day before only we are prepared what? The dough, and we are keeping in one place. After that one, the dough size is increasing. Why? Because the microorganisms are growing in that, and also it is releasing what? Some air, carbon dioxide. So that the dough size is what? Increasing. Just observe in your home. Okay, so that it is useful for preparation of food items also. Okay, bakery items, idli, dosha, dhokla, wine, alcoholic beverages, acetic acid, and preparation of curd. So that indirectly or directly microorganisms are useful to us. Okay, now very, very important. Microorganisms are also useful to the plants. Okay, in nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixation. Generally, the plants need nitrogen. Graph diagram. Okay, generally plants need what? Nitrogen. Nitrogen. They require what? Nitrogen. Nitrogen is the macro element. Macronutrient. Macro means what? It's need. Plants compulsory need what? Nitrogen for increasing the growth rate of the plant body. In atmosphere, 78% of nitrogen is there. That nitrogen is not directly not trapping the plants. It is not useful to the plants. Not useful. Whatever atmospheric nitrogen, N means nitrogen, that is not useful to the directly not useful to the plants. The plants are not trapping, not absorb atmospheric nitrogen. So that nitrogen is need to change into what? Nitrates or nitrites. These simple nitrates and nitrates only plants are absorbed. Try to understand. Whatever atmospheric nitrogen is not useful to the plants. Plants are not trapping, not absorb that atmospheric nitrogen. So why? Because it is a complex one. So that this nitrogen is need to convert into nitrates or nitrites. That means atmospheric nitrogen converts into nitrates or nitrites by microorganisms. The microorganisms are helping to convert nitrogen to nitrates or nitrites. So microorganisms are helping to convert, helping to change whatever atmospheric nitrogen to nitrates or nitrites. That is, we can call nitrogen fixation. It fixes the nitrogen in plants. How they convert? Generally, this is the example of Leguminaceae family plant. Okay, Leguminaceae family plants. Family plant. What is Leguminaceae? Groundnut, peanuts, all types of nuts, all types of what? Okay, Leguminaceae family plants. These are example: groundnut or peanut, pea plants. These Leguminaceae family plant generally in that root nodules are present. That means what? Roots are look like some bud-like structures. In that having this is we can call root nodules. Root nodules. In that root nodules, bacteria is living. That bacteria name is Rhizobium. Okay, that bacteria name is Rhizobium. This is Leguminaceae family plant. Example: pea plant or any groundnut or any type of what nuts, red gram, green gram, whatever is there. Okay, this is Leguminaceae family plants. If you observe, Leguminaceae family plants roots are bulge. Size is what little bit some part of the roots are bulge. That is nothing but whatever bulged part we can call root nodules. Root nodule. Okay, root nodules. In that root nodule, bacteria is living. That bacteria name is Rhizobium leguminacearum. Rhizobium leguminacearum. Bacteria are living in root nodules and they observe. They means this Rhizobium bacteria trapping or absorbs atmospheric nitrogen and converts into nitrates or nitrites. This is important. This Rhizobium bacteria absorbs atmospheric nitrogen and converts into nitrates or nitrites, simple one, or ammonia, NH3. Okay, this rhizobium bacterium converts the atmospheric nitrogen into nitrates and nitrites. These nitrates and nitrates plants are using for increase the growth rate of the plant body. That means indirectly, directly, this bacteria, rhizobium bacteria, is useful to the plant. How it is useful? It absorbs. What absorbs? Rhizobium bacteria. It absorbs atmospheric nitrogen and converts into nitrates and nitrites, ammonia. These nitrates and nitrites and ammonia plants are using to increase the growth rate of the plant's body. Plants are growing very fast by using these nitrates and nitrates. These nitrates and nitrates converted by what? Microorganism. That microorganism is rhizobium. Not only that, rhizobium bacteria and the Nitrosomonas, Anabina, so many other bacteria also is there. These other bacteria, so many Anabina, or for example in an soil, so many useful bacteria is there. Anabina, Nitrosomonas, Azotobacter, so many types of what bacteria is there. These bacteria are indirectly or directly useful to the plants. These bacteria gives nitrogen to the plants, nutrients to the plants. So that bacteria is useful to the plants. Okay, not only plants and human beings also. And last one, how microorganisms are useful to us. Okay. Microorganisms are useful to us to clean up the environment. How they clean the environment? How it is useful to cleaning? That is very, very important. How they are useful to clean the environment, or to clean what? Earth. For example, any organism, buffalo, goat or sheep or anything, dog or anything, these microorganisms are useful for to cleaning environment. For example, generally dead bodies. Within 2 to 3 days, it starts from giving bad smell. Even all dead bodies, even human beings also, it is within 1 or second day onwards, it starts from giving what? Bad smell, foul smell. Why? Because in dead bodies are degrading, start from degrading, 4th day onward, it degrade, are starting from decompose. Starts from decompose, the body is degrading. The body starts from decomposing. And who did that bodies, whatever dead bodies are decomposed? For example, dead bodies are not decomposed. What happened? If dead bodies are not starts from decomposing or decomposed, automatically within 3 months, the earth covered with what? Earth covered with the dead bodies. Why earth covered with dead bodies? Why? Because all are like that only. All are what? Not degraded, not decomposed. The bodies are not decaying. So that what will be happen? Earth is covered with, earth occupied. Earth is covered with what? Only dead bodies. So that microorganisms are what they are doing means what? They are decompose the bodies. They are decaying the bodies. decompose, decaying, degrading the bodies. And after few months, the body is what? Disappear. Only bones are visible, remaining. The body, whatever fleshy part is, everything is disappear. Why? Because the microorganisms like bacteria, fungus, and some type of decomposers are useful to decompose the bodies so that it cleans. It means what here? Microorganisms cleans what? Environment. It clean up the environment. That is also important. So the microorganisms are indirectly, directly useful to what? Clean the environment also. Okay. These are some of the advantages of microorganisms. Okay. So many advantages is there. We learned some examples. Okay.